All right. Portfolio, covey portfolio performance. Uh, we got first place in December. We're in the top three. This is us being in the top three right there. It says that I have had the best correlation, and it looks like the second best yearly hit rate, and that's it. So, top three is does really well against the top hedge funds, being orange. The Legend Fund, we're Legends Fund. I don't know who the Legends Fund is, but it looks like they pretty much just stay flat. And then top hedge funds, we're being the top hedge funds, we're being the top 10% of all time. We're beating, so it's a big milestone to hit the top three, just because we're beating the top 10% of all time. So that feels pretty special. The next one is top 5% of all time. That's the next milestone, is to reach that. I think we're in. So, that's what that means. So I think this is like top 10% and then top 10% of all time. I think this one is I don't know. It's hard to. This is top 10%. I think I don't know. It's confusing. I don't understand it all. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say. But I think we're in the top 10% of all time as well. I might be wrong, but why else would it show me two top 10%? Like, I know I was in the top 10% for November, and then I won first place in December, so top 10%. But we'll find out eventually. But yeah, we're in the top 3%. Portfolio wise, we're down 12% on the month after the first week. Today's gain, we're down 5%, and it's mostly due to the crypto's pumping. And good thing it's like the smallest position out of the things that we could be holding, and it's something that honestly, I can't wait to get rid of. But we're shorted, and so we're short oil, high beta. We're expecting to go down. We're short real estate. That one's kind of like a low probability play. We're uncertain of just what's going to happen in real estate, but might as well be short three times it, right? And then we're short. We're long volatility, and then we're short crypto coins, and we're short Chevron. So that's like stacking on top of the oil short. So Eric sent me an email, and he said that basically the economy may have already entered a recession in December. And he's pointing to the ISM service index, and then also new orders. And then both of those, showing a huge contraction. So he ends with potentially starting in December. It says we see a reading that is only consistent with past recessionary periods. So he's saying, based on past fundamental data that's associated with recessions, there's a high probability, that we've entered a recession in December. So the short portfolio makes sense. And as far as the long and short of it, the long is only maybe one more up percent before we hit the top end of the pitchfork from the swing low and swing high of the 12-hour to create that the descending channel. And we're getting into the selling zone, and I'm not expecting it to be any more outsized past this point. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. It could fill all the way, or it could just reject off of here. We're assuming first that it's going to reject off of here. So that's we're kind of basing off that, and we're really highly levered on the short side, and we're praying that we don't see like a 3 to 5% squeeze to the upside. Only a 1%. 1% squeeze would be nice. We can handle that. We're big boys and girls that watch the channel or this video, and the current ammo we got is we're over 1. We were near 2. We're at 1.76. So we got some ammo for drawdown, and we're going to hold our position and be an investor. What do you call a trader who holds a losing position? It's an investor. So we're investing right now. We're holding a losing position, and we're shorting. And we're expecting a 1% upside or a 1%, I don't know, maybe that's a 10 to 20% drawdown in the portfolio of holding the short side. So that's what it takes for us to win this month. That's what we're going to do. No one has the positions that we have, and we are highly levered on the short side. A lot of people in the competition, they're scared on the short side. If we were to pay attention to the top 3 that we know of, I know that Mark's not in it anymore. I think it was like Alpha MD, Pato, or Green Blue. So we go to Green Blue and Alpha MD. They don't like shorting. So he's only 100% short. Let's see if he's got any short ETFs. And then Green Blue, he's 0% short. See if he has some leverage short ETFs. So he's only got 3 positions short, where I got my whole portfolio is short the market. So yeah, like this guy, he's got it stacked. Like, look at this. I think maybe he's got top 3% of all time. He's from Canada. Investment League. Oh, he's in the I forgot what that is called. Yeah, it's cool. It's the RV League, the Real Vision. That's what it is. So he's representing Canada. So that's cool. I wonder who's in the India one. So that's kind of cool. It doesn't say. Maybe it does. See, I wonder if these are people that just got invited, or what, or they got in. But anyways, he's not the goal really. What are these positions? Oh, it's related to Chinese stuff. Oh man, I don't know. Bull China, like he's really going for the China reopening play. Yeah, he's all in with China, but there. I don't know. I'm not really bullish right now. It's just, and he's only got 14% annual returns. I don't know. Interesting ideas, team size. I don't know. It just oh, we could join these things. Do you have to pay? So join. Am I in it now? It's invite only. Maybe they'll accept me. I'm in the top 3, and I'll be U.S. Okay. Well. Okay. It's open to all subscribers. I mean, they pay a ton of money, so. But it would be cool if they accepted me, and I'm not a subscriber. But yeah, we got to show them up that we're going to beat them. But yeah, that's the portfolio. We're short. We're short by a whole lot. I mean, 380% short. So anybody who goes against me, they got to do a little bit more on the performance, or have a bigger sizing than me. And we'll do a breakdown of the portfolio, but not today. We're just kind of assessing the overall invalidation of the portfolio. And invalidation would be breaking it out of this descending channel and going to the upside. And a weekly close above would really make me consider, you know, tossing my strategy. Obviously, we got some kind of gap down here that can get filled, and but we don't see any breakdown yet. Breakdown, we want to attribute with a 4-hour market structure break. And the question is, do we need 2 of these 4-hour market structure breaks, or do we just need 1? And I'm uncertain about that, but I know we're really close to like some high resistance. I think that's pretty much all I could say. We're really close to high resistance. I could maybe expect some wicks, and if we take a look at timing solutions, we're looking at possibly right around the 10th a rollover. So some news next week could trigger, or the market to go down. I don't know, something unexpected happening. But this is our first point of interest. Is this high point, and then the second point of interest would be maybe in February. And then to back the data, we got institutions getting ready to go short. So I would say we got a little more upside, like 1%. It could go a little more, but we're kind of holding onto our bridges underwater, and we're waiting for it to reverse. So we've got in early as an investor to the short side. With this kind of like competition, there's some points where I just don't care, and I just rather just get in short and not have to worry about it. So because there's like a whole lot of stress and analysis that goes with the covey portfolio, that's different from like trading. So when you're playing with size and all that, like I could ladder in and execute more patience. Maybe down the road, that's what I'll do. If someone starts to beat me, I'm actually performing really bad as far as my entries. So if someone can actually beat me with my bad entries, then I would be incentivized to perform better. These case studies will help me to find a reason to perform better, just because I could. I'm reaching for higher goals, and that would squeeze me to want to have to squeeze more alpha. But for right now, that's kind of just my case for the downside. We got fundamental data from Eric. We got fundamental data as far as institutions from the Williams Money Flow Index. We got math statistic data of a possible reversal coming on the 10th of next week. Round that day, plus or minus 5 days. But we're kind of in the ballpark for the reversal. And the last thing that I would like to see, I don't think we're going to get to see, is these lines going up to where it's triggering a sell the rally yellow signal. And that could come, but if it doesn't, we're looking for this 4-hour. It's a little faster to trigger yellow, and we're going to say that that's our first signal that we've hit a top, and we would wait for a close of a 4-hour candle, and then we would mark that as the top. So it's kind of just what we're thinking. We're thinking we need this to get overbought, and the 4-hour on the DBT Momo is getting close. Like, it would match next week being the top. That's what this is saying, is that it's more likely that this could be the one. But the one I really like for a good signal for the short side is like the 12-hour and the 8-hour. The 8-hour might actually reach it. So if we were patient, we would wait for the 8-hour to turn yellow. But it's so hard to be patient in this game. But those are kind of just the outside factors as to like knowing I'm close to a top, like using an oscillator. Like I like this 8-hour DVT Momo reaching yellow for a local top in some way, or the 4-hour. 4-hour is remotely good on short swings here and here, but not here. So that was interesting. I don't know why it didn't get that way. And then also we got data here, but as far as like a technical, we would want to see a market structure break. My experience with these H4s is that you want to wait for the second one, but we're unsure. If I'm expecting, since this is a lower part of the leg, that the first one would be okay to take because we already put in the deviation. And the building of the pattern for the head and shoulders, the start of the pattern, you would see a lot of to where you would need 2 H4 breakdowns in order to confirm a downswing. And then also at the head, I've noticed that you would need 2 confirmations of a downswing of H4. But the third leg of the head and shoulders, the right shoulder, I would suspect that people have more confidence in shorting the right shoulder. So an early entry wouldn't be a bad idea to the short side. And I'm thinking of executing on that. Retest resumption to the downside on this 4-hour bullish order block break. So that's kind of just my overall what I'm looking at as far as indicator wise. We'll see how it changes as the week goes on. But what this is saying and everything else is saying is that we haven't hit the top yet. So we could go touch this 4-hour breaker, and that's like the first point of interest. Do we punch through it and close above it, or do we bounce off of it? And I'm going to be looking for the bounce in any kind of 15-minute market structure break on the 15-minute, shorting from there, or any kind of sell the rally signals once we break the 15-minute market structure break, and really stacking into the short side. That's kind of just the overall plan. And the risk management is going to be the one to carry me through if I'm wrong. Make the losses small, and then we kind of wait for the next point of interest. But that's the game plan as far as like if I were to do this methodically in terms of a trading sense. But we're waiting for the covey portfolio. We really want to see the 4-hour market structure to break to the downside. I think we already broke the daily. If we go here, we would go into a daily breaker. This is the daily breaker, this solid orange block. So it's going to want to retest, and it's going to want to resume to the downside. How deep we go, I don't know, but this yellow box is a really good point of interest for that to hold to the downside. So that's kind of just a quick analysis of the portfolio and the strategy, why I have a short bias. That's it.